Hello ladies and gentlemen, this video is about my tries to prevent water from running into my trunk of this Mercedes W211 wagon, or Kombi as we say in Germany. And unfortunately the request to make this video came like a few days too late. I already did all of the work, but I still did not assemble the car, even if it looks like this, because it's a need to drive it. So I will just briefly take you through the steps that I did, and maybe some of this is going to help you at some point. So there were basically 3 different places where the water was entering my trunk. One of them was through this ceiling, which sounds a bit ridiculous, but it was going underneath the ceiling and then going into it, which I'm damn sure was caused by a failure Mercedes did. The ceiling was replaced on my car half a year ago, and well, special thanks to Mercedes Hamburg at this point, and they did not do it very thoroughly. The next 2 positions where the water was entering the trunk actually was these guides, which I think are just guiding the trunk door into its position on the last few centimeters. And I'm going to show you, because this can be an issue on every model. I think it's just bad design. So no special tools are required to do all the work I did, which I'm going to show you. You just need a Torx screwdriver in the sizes of 20 to 30, and you need to be able to remove some nuts in the sizes of 10, 12 and 8 millimeters. And well, basically that's all. So first I removed all these upper parts. This door can be removed just like this, and then you pull it up on the left side. You slide it out of this position and it can be backed off. The left of this covers is basically self-explanatory. You just push the button, you remove it. The right one is pretty similar. You just grab on the upper end and you rip it off. Basically, it's just got these 2 knobs which are holding in these holes. So it's nothing special at all. No tools required here. It does get a bit more tricky then. What you already can see is this nice carpet-like bowl is missing in my trunk. I did not put it in to make this video just because it's too hard to dry. So next thing would be the next this next door, which I did not remove. I just taped it up there with a small rope. This bar basically goes very easily. You just pull this this trigger, you lift it up and then pull it out of the other side and it's gone. Next thing is removing this this battery cover, which just goes over like this. And as I said, the this carpet-like bowl in there, I already removed it and I'm not going to put it back just for this video. It is removed pretty easily. The tricky part is you need to get this this chrome colored cover off, which is basically removing just these 4 screws here. You need to be a bit careful. This flappy thing here is spring tangent, and the spring will snap out. I mean, it's snapped out already, you can see it here. If you remove the screws, you lift it up on the front side. Oh, just to show you, there are 2 more screws down here. You need to be removed. They need to be removed as well. You lift it up here, and then it's somehow clamped underneath this clamps on this side. Next would be these both side panels. You just unscrew them. Nothing special there. There is a small metal clamp on the upper side in there, which I took out on this side. Okay, this is this thing is somehow pressed into a plastic thing there. Be a bit careful. And the next thing is that you can already remove this carpet-like bowl. It's just It's not screwed, there are just some small black plastic knobs pressed in some of the holes. You just remove them with a flat slot screwdriver. Nothing special about that. So although it sounds a bit stupid and silly, water really was entering from here, so I'm still not exactly sure how it ended up on this side of the ceiling. It started up here, it was running down here, it was running all the way down here, down in this lock thing, disappearing into this hole, which unfortunately is not releasing the water to the outside of the car. It's just bringing the water into this framework here, and it's coming out of all these small holes here, there, down in the corners, everywhere. So basically I tried to attach the photos at the end of this video. I had some nice lake on the inside, which is underneath this carpet-like bowl, so you cannot see it. The only reason I saw it because I was replacing the battery, and then this small spot is visible then, and I saw some drops down here, and I did not even see this whole big lake which was underneath this, where the spare wheel should be attached. Okay, so the really naughty thing was not this, because this is sealed pretty easily. What I did to seal this is I just bought some kind of well, let's say liquid sealing. I figured out this one is pretty nice. It is very easily to be worked with, and although it looks a bit poisonous. What I did is I just pulled off this sealing. I filled it on the inside. I completely filled it, probably from up here all the way round until up here. I filled it with this sealant, and I pushed it back on, closed the trunk door, and waited until it was cured. A bit more tricky with these both guides. I saw this just coincidentally. If I try to get a bit of light in there, you can see on the color of the screws that there was a lot of water in there, and really there was water running down through this frame as well. These screws were so badly corroded, I was really barely able to get them out, which I finally did. I did the same on the other side. They don't look as bad as these ones. And what I did is I removed this guide. I totally covered it with the same sealant from the back side, and then I just screwed it back in, which you can see. I mean, I did not really mess up with this stuff, but I think it's totally fine if this stuff is squeezed like through the screw holes to the inside of the car. Then at least I know it's sealed now. And I think on the outside as well. I know you can't see it anymore. Well, doesn't matter. So I'm pretty sure they are sealed now. And this doesn't have anything to do with the seal replacement, with this seal replacement of Mercedes. Okay, I think this is just bad design. Problem is, these things are made from aluminium, and they are somehow covered in a rubber cover, and the aluminium is just changing its shape, I think, after contact with water a tiny bit, which changes the shape of this rubber cover, and then it just loses its sealing capabilities. So definitely it's worth a look, especially because to check the screws, how they look like, and if there was water entering, you just need to remove the side panel and this black thing here, which is actually from this side. Okay, you just need to remove this one, and then you have already a nice view through these holes on the screws. So I think it's worth a look. Okay, that was basically the work. Now I just need to wait a few more days, or I would say weeks, until I'm sure that all the water which already entered dried out of all these small corners, wherever it is, and then I will assemble everything back together. Just one hint, what I just realized, one hint for removing this this carpet-like bowl which is inside here. You need to deattach this bumper, which is a bit nasty. There is some kind of metal clamp around here which you can just pop off with the screwdriver in order to remove this one, because this carpet is wrapped around it. Be a bit careful, this thing flies remarkably far away if you don't keep it. Yeah, that's basically it. It's not a lot of work. I think if I would have done all this together, it would have been like 2 hours plus 1 hour for the ceiling work, so it's not that hard work, and I think it's worth it. If you're missing any information, then just add a comment and I try to answer as quickly as possible. Okay, thanks for watching.